Hey strangers, I'm back for another wig review. This review is for the Marietta Wig by Belle in the color Terracotta Gold. Now, I have been in love with this color since I saw it in a video for Carlotta. Now, I have the Carlotta wig in chocolate mix. It was a very tough choice. I really leaned toward the Terracotta Gold, but I went with the chocolate mix. Now I have the Marietta in Terracotta Gold, and I am so in love with this color that I think I may go ahead and get the Carlotta in this color. It's just so beautiful. You know, it's reminiscent of my my celebrity wig in glazed hazelnut, which is a Raquel Welch wig. But I love the Raquel Welch reds. I think they're so pretty, and I am also very partial to brunettes. So the hazelnut colors for Raquel Welch are wonderful if you really like browns and reds. So this Marietta wig is marketed as 100% hand-tied with a 100% hand-tied mono top and the super front lace front, which is like an ultra fine Swiss lace front. Now, I love the Belle lace fronts. They are the best I've seen so far. So I have a few different brands of wigs, and these by far are the best lace fronts. They are virtually undetectable, guys. Look at that. I'm gonna get up close so you can see it. I mean, really, guys, isn't it beautiful? It looks like it's my hair just growing right out of my scalp. You just can't beat this lace. This was what I noticed when I got my very first Belle wig, which was the Carlotta. I noticed immediately that hands down it was the best lace front I have ever seen. Another thing that you're really going to notice about a Belle wig is the feel of the fibers. I mean, it feels like human hair. My mother, who is a hairdresser, ran her fingers through my Carlotta and could not tell that it was not human hair. She knew it was a wig because she knows I wear wigs, but she said she could not tell. The lace was so good and the hair feels so real that she just could not tell that it was a wig. Now, my mom has a keen eye for hair, so that was a huge compliment to the wig. I wanted to try this wig for a couple of reasons, and I wanted to try it so bad that I was willing to wait a little longer for it. I ordered it from Continental Wigs, a company based out of the UK. So it took one or two, well, it was definitely over 1 week, but it might have been close to 2 weeks before I got it. That's understandable. It's crossing an ocean. And I wanted it that bad to wait for it. One thing to note about a Belle wig, if you are in the United States, they are hard to find. So there's only one US seller that I know of that offers any wigs by Belle and they white label them because I think you can't sell them in the US under the Belle brand. I don't really know why they have to white label them, but they do. My first Belle wig was purchased through them, so I'm very grateful that they actually did offer them. But once I dipped my toe into the Belle pool, I really wanted more. That brings us to this Marietta, this beautiful, gorgeous wig. Now, if you've watched my Carlotta video, you know that that one fit me a little snug. That's not to say that I can't wear it. I have a little bit larger head. I mean, I can fit in the average size wigs, but they do fit me kind of tight because my head is a little larger. So I was dying to try this one because it is a large cap. It is marketed as 100% hand tied with a 100% hand tied mono top and the super front lace front that I loved on my Carlotta. My Carlotta is a wonderful wig, but it only has the left mono part and it is not 100% hand tied. Those were the only two areas that I could imagine improving on that wig, that and if it just fit a little bigger. Now this wig right here, it fits me pretty perfect. It's a large cap size, but it fits me pretty perfect. There are a couple of things that I want to note about the wig though. I'm going to show you the cap construction for that. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to put on my Raquel Welch Upstage wig because it's a very similar cut to this one, but it looks vastly different and you're going to see that. Okay guys, I'm back and I am now sporting my Raquel Welch Upstage wig in Golden Russet. So right off the bat, I kind of saw some similarities when I put on the Marietta. Even when I saw it and I ordered it, I saw some similarities. The cut seems very similar, but the Raquel Welch wig feels like the hair is thicker. There's more lift in it. I mean, there's a lot of height here, especially if you don't use, like I use this conditioning spray. I am going to try some other brands eventually, but right now I'm enjoying the effect that this one has on my wigs. Now I use this one and it kind of tames it a little bit. Otherwise this upstage is way too much to handle, guys. So very similar. I feel like it's got more curl on the bottom of the Raquel Welch Upstage. There's lift, more lift in the Raquel Welch wig than there is in the Belle Madame wig. It has a more kind of teased up look and a thicker look to it. And here's my Belle Madame. Now, you can also see that the Raquel Welch lace is very good. Now, the only reason that I feel like the Belle Madame lace is better is that it feels better. It feels a little thinner than the Raquel Welch lace. I don't feel like the Raquel Welch lace is really noticeable, but I also kind of feel like I need to be wearing makeup when I wear a Raquel Welch lace front, because if I don't have that kind of glow on my face, I do feel like it's not really visible. How do I explain this? The Raquel Welch lace isn't really visible, but I feel it more, so from a confidence level, I really just feel like I have to have the makeup on. Let's take a look at the inside of my Belle Madame wig. She's got a full mono top, guys, and this lace right here, maybe you can see how wonderful it is. That is just beautiful. Tiny little knots. Like there's no way you can tell that that is not real hair. She's got a hand-tied cap, y'all, but 100%, I don't think so, because what I think these little lines here are, I think those are tracks. They're not as like hard or anything as like on some of my other wigs, but those look like tracks to me. I have those in my celebrity wig too, and I will say that they seem a little softer than the celebrity wig, but they look like tracks to me. It's got the extended nape, and that's so velvety, kind of the ear tabs too with the metal stays in them, and you know, the little stretchy bit for the Velcro tabs, that's enclosed. It's very comfortable, very comfortable. but I don't know that you can say this is 100% hand tied. That's why I'm showing you the cap. Someone who knows a little bit more about wigs, who's more experienced, may correct me and tell me that it is hand tied, but when I see vertical lines like that and the hair just kind of going across like that, I immediately think that was sewn in with a machine, that it is not hand tied. Okay, I'm back in my Marietta now, and before we move on from this whole cap construction and 100% hand tied thing, I want to show you why I think it's not 100% hand tied. This is Julianne, guys, and she is without a doubt 100% hand tied. Let me turn her inside out so I can show you her cap construction. She's got the full mono top with the lace front. Look at that. There's absolutely not a doubt in my mind that she is 100% hand tied all the way around. No vertical lines there that look like tracks. Now, please, please, please don't think that I am ragging on this wig at all. I love this wig. I could see wearing it every day. It's comfortable. If I had not seen like a post from someone I respect who mentioned that these wigs are not 100% hand tied and they have tracks in them, I would never have even noticed. You know, I think even in my celebrity review, I said that wig was 100% hand tied, and I probably wouldn't have known if someone hadn't pointed out those are tracks. So, do you care? Do you care that it's not really 100% hand tied if you can't tell? Maybe you do. Maybe you do, especially since you're probably paying more for that wig because you think it's 100% hand tied. Now, I've said that, and I did actually pay more for this wig because 100% hand tied, right? Now, that said, it did not cost me as much as the retail price for Julianne. So there's that. So let's move on to everything I love about this wig. I've shown you the lace front and how beautiful that lace front is. I am going to show you a couple of things about it that might bother some people. They don't bother me, but it might bother some people. Okay, take a look here, guys. Can you guys see where that lace is kind of meeting the hair there? Now, that might be noticeable if the wind blows your hair back. Personally, if I'm going to wear it out and it's a little bit windy outside, I'm probably going to put some It Stays on there anyway, which would totally cover that up. You wouldn't be able to see it. So you make the call there. Is that really going to bug you? All right, let me show you the sides and the back of this wig. Here's the right side. Here's the left side. Here's the mono top, guys. Now I'm going to show you the back side, guys. Here's the back side. So I feel like my lighting is not really doing this color justice. It's beautiful, guys, and I'm going to include some pictures at the end of the video like I normally do so that you can really see those colors. Now, right out of the box, my wig didn't necessarily look like this. I've got a little bit of texture in here, but it's because I used my conditioning spray, guys. Now, I didn't use any contour cream or anything like that. I used my conditioning spray. I ran a wide tooth comb through it. I personally use the John Renault Easy Hair combs. I like them because they're smaller and I can fit them in my purse, or I can fit them in, you know, just anywhere. They don't take up a lot of space. I've got 3 of them. I got a pack of 3 of them from Amazon. I love them. They do the trick. Now I also use one of these wig brushes. I got it off of Amazon. I use this end right here to part the hair, and this end right here to comb in, this end, to comb my leave out in with the wig and make it look more natural. Now on a wig like this, I don't think I'm going to be using a lot of hair accessories with her, but I might use some of them. So I'm going to, you know, true to form, like some of my other videos, show you some accessories that I use. Some of my favorites are these little bobby pins that I got off of Amazon, and I would link them, but they're not available anymore. Little ceramic flowers on vintage looking bobby pins. With a hand-tied wig, you want to be really careful. This is a full mono top. This is a super fine lace front. Make sure you're getting hair. You really don't want to puncture a wig like this. See? That's very cute. And I had to be extra careful that I'm just getting hair and I don't accidentally poke through that wonderful hand-tied cap or damage my monofilament top or my my lace front. Now with those little with where the lace meets the hair, the side hairline here, I do pull it out just a little bit to make sure that that is not showing, especially since I'm not wearing any adhesive right now. But she's very pretty with a couple of little bobby pins in her. When you take your bobby pins out, guys, be very careful. Pull those jaws apart when you're taking it out, because wig hairs don't grow back. If you pull them out, they're not growing back like your normal hair. I have been dying to try this barrette that I got off of Amazon. I am an Amazon shopper, guys. I am an Amazon queen. Now I also kind of want to clip the hair back a little. I'm using snap clips. And then I pulled my hair back into that barrette into one of those little founding fathers ponytails. Let me show you the back. Now I can't see what it looks like back there, so I'm going to be seeing it on the video when I edit it. I hope it turned out good. My cute little fibbly ponytail. But it's a little warm in here, so this ponytail is feeling pretty good to me right now. I'm half tempted to do the rest of this video in this ponytail, but I'm not going to do the rest of this video in this ponytail because I do want to show you my little claw clips in here. I love to put these on the side of the hair, just kind of facing forward, so they're so pretty and you can see them from the front and the back. There, isn't it cute? Now again, guys, be real careful up near that hand-tied cap with these claw clips. You really don't want to damage it. Now I'm going to put one in the top to kind of pull the hair off the face. Very cute, but seriously, be really careful near that monofilament top. So one thing that I'm going to mention that might bother some people, didn't bother me, but it might bother some people, is that although this has a full mono top, it came parted on the right, and it really likes to be parted there. If you try to part it anywhere else, you're gonna have to put a little work into it. Now, I didn't do that. because when I rock my natural hairs, that's where I part my hair. I like to part my hair on the right. And I think it's because I have a natural kind of peak right here. So I like to part it right there. But this wig is not going to be easy to part anywhere else. And I did kind of want to see what it looked like parted in the middle, and it did not go well. So it's really going to take a little bit of work, and I did not put that much work into it before I did this video, but let's see if I can't kind of show you what I am talking about. Do you see it, guys? It wants to go somewhere else. It does not want to be here. And they're not the heat-friendly fibers, so that rubbing your hands together trick and then laying it flat doesn't really want to work with these. I think maybe I could spray some conditioning spray on it, or you know, after I wash it, if I decide I want to wear it parted in the middle for a while, I could totally do that. Maybe if I wore it bobby pinned down like this for a day, it would be kind of cool with doing this. But you can see it does not want to do it. It wants to go back to that right part. And oh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and show you what it did when I tried to do the left. Hold on, I'm blurry. Okay. So I did try to part it on the left, and you guys, it did not want to do it. She is very, very stubborn. My Marietta is super, super stubborn. She's a stubborn girl, guys. She does not want to do this. But you know where this might come in handy is like if you want to do a style and you want to have a little bit of lift right there, but you want to pin it back. Let me cover up that little knobby piece right there. You want to pin it back. That might work in your favor then, right? So then it gives you a little lift because it really wants to go the other way. Let's just test out that theory, shall we? So it's hard for me to see without being in front of a mirror if that's actually kind of looking the way I want it to. But you see, I put one of my little bobby pins in, and I've got it kind of covered up with a little bit of hair here. And it gives it a little bit of lift right there. Just enough to be interesting. I think this could work in my favor. So I think on the times that I want to pin it back, but I don't want it just kind of flat on my head, I can make it go the other way. So just an FYI for you guys out there. Some of you, the minute you get a wig, you wet her down and then you hang her upside down and you part her where you want her and all of that. So maybe that's, you know, a moot point for you guys, but I thought I would let you know anyway. Okay guys, I think that about covers it. Overall, I'd say I'm really, really happy with Marietta by Belle Madame. I love this color. Terracotta gold is beautiful. It's so pretty, guys. If you have any Raquel Welch glazed hazelnut wigs or shaded hazelnut, it's going to have those same kinds of colors in it. I feel like it's a little more vibrant than even those. And I love my Raquel Welch colors, guys, so that's saying something. My buying experience from Continental Wigs was very good. It took longer. Like I said, crossing an ocean, I expected that. But I felt like it was a very good buying experience. Oh, and you know, I meant to tell you, now of course it comes in this Belle Madame box. But another thing that it came with was a Belle Madame catalog, guys. Oh my gosh, I've been flipping through this thing. Now there are a few others that I think I might try, and I actually did order a Belle Madame wig from a US seller that I am waiting on. But I'm definitely going to buy more wigs from Continental Wigs. I was very, very happy with my buying experience from them. I'm very happy with my Belle Madame Marietta. I'm very happy with Terracotta Gold. So you know, I know that I really kind of ran her through the ringer here and gave her a hard time, but I love her and I can see myself wearing her just all the time, guys, all the time. So if the things that I mentioned are things that will bother you, then, you know, I don't regret highlighting them in this video. I hope I don't turn anyone away by saying those things, because I really don't see them as deal breakers myself. So if you love her as much as I do, I am going to link below where you can get her. Now I'm going to link to the large size and the average size and the small size, because she comes in all 3 sizes, guys. This has been my review for the Marietta wig by Belle Madame in Terracotta Gold. I got it from Continental Wigs. Thank you for watching.